one of the things we do as humans is we confuse comfort with safety. And we need safety a lot more than we need comfort, especially if you're on a growth journey. So this is one of the bigger paradoxes that hold us back on our journey to growth. Now, you know, if you're on a journey to growth, that leaning into possibility, leaning into the space and choosing more for yourself, it's really important when it comes to growth, when it comes to expansion. However, it's impossible for us to keep on choosing more for ourselves if we keep on getting stuck in our comfort zones. And on the same time, it's impossible for us to keep on growing if we don't have any safety nets for ourselves energetically to hold us during this time of transition and shift and change, because we cannot keep on expanding when there's a complete lack of safety in our lives. So I want you to reflect where in your life right now you might be creating comfort, but you mistake it for safety. For instance, holding on to old patterns, holding on to old things that actually feel sentimental, but might be really just holding you back from turning that new leaf, making that change in your life. And it's important to see and understand the pattern so that you can choose safety instead. Safety creates a sacred space that allows room for growth, for experimentation, for adventure. Safety, that's safety. Comfort, it's a little bit more of a self-sabotaging mechanism, and it can end up creating more stuckness and stagnancy, and it's taking away from that desire for growth, change, and expansion. Sometimes it can be a very subtle difference, but it can really make all the difference in the way you go about living your life. And I think that's important to think about it also when it comes to the process of aligning in a deeper way with our goals, our desires, our businesses, our plans, our journeys. It's kind of a little bit like the process of realignment is a bit like the peeling of the layers of the onion. As we get to peel the layers, those who are in a process of change, they want to peel the next layer. They want to keep on going deeper because there's a sense of like we're refining here. And sometimes what we do is that we get a little bit too comfortable in one of the layers and feel like, oh, I can stay here. And it's fine if it's generally what we want to do. But it's okay to do so. But sometimes we end up judging ourselves rather than enjoying that it's the choice we're making. We can judge ourselves from wanting to peel yet another layer, and wanting to refine our vision a little bit more, wanting to get closer to the very thing that we want. Because you know this, because you don't get satisfied with the layer you're in. You want to go a little bit deeper. You want to refine a bit more. And what I would say to that is that if that's the case, please don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. And if you judge yourself, that's a sign that you may be getting a little bit too comfortable and that you kind of like not allowing yourself to go deeper. Don't judge yourself for wanting to peel yet another layer. That's something to be proud of. That's something to celebrate, and that's something to rejoice in. And if you create a good sacred space and you create safety around you, you will have supportive conditions that urge you and that congratulate you and that really prompt you to keep on peeling the layers, as opposed to getting stuck and staying in a layer because everybody else has done so. So I really want you to understand the role comfort and safety plays in your journey of growth, in your journey of realignment on a deeper way with your vision, with your mission in life, with your goals, and to not give yourself a hard time about it, but to be discerning when you're finding yourself getting a little bit too stuck on your comfort zone as opposed to creating safety.